Hey guys, and welcome to the video today. In the video today, I'm going to be talking to you about the firmware update for the Canon EOS R5. Let's jump in and get started. So unless you've been, I don't know, under a rock or living in a bunker lately, then you will know about the Canon EOS R5 and the R6. Two cameras which seem to be almost perfect. Now, yes, there has been a lot in the news over the last 2 days about overheating issues and things like that. I'm not going to go into the details of that in this video. There's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of guessing going on. And if you want to find out the correct news, you can do that by checking out the official Canon announcement on the overheating. If you don't know where to go, I'll leave a link in the description. But this video is about the firmware update, and there's a few updates in this which are actually really good. First up is the firmware update 1, which is 1080p at 120 frames per second. Now, the reason this is great news is because not everyone wants to shoot at 120 frames per second in 4K to get that lovely buttery slow motion effect. They want to be shooting this in 1080p. Now, originally, the Canon EOS R5 did not have this spec when Canon announced it, but they have confirmed that in this firmware update, this is going to be included, and this is going to be really good for video creators and videographers, especially when they're looking to get that beautiful B-roll. Firmware update 2 is that there's going to be a low bitrate mode to RAW and IPB for all resolutions and frame rates. Now, why is this great news? Well, currently, if you're shooting 8K for 50 minutes, then that's going to be about a terabyte's worth of data on a CF Express card. And the reason that's bad is because that's going to cost you around about nearly £1,000. That is some serious money. But with this compression, it means that hopefully the speeds are the right speeds that you will need will be good enough for an SD card. They will fall around about 300 megabytes per second, and this should be good enough for your top-end SD card, saving you a heck of a lot of money if you want to be shooting in that 8K video mode. The last update is that the Canon EOS R5 on this firmware update will have CLOG 3. Now, this is brilliant news. The reason this is so good is because currently you get CLOG on the EOS R. Now, color grading the footage on that camera is actually very good. You get brilliant results, especially when you're using a monitor like the Atomos Ninja. But CLOG 3 gives you more dynamic range than CLOG, which gives you more information and more details to work with when color grading and processing your video footage. So this is brilliant news. You're going to be able to create better looking quality footage and better looking quality grading with CLOG 3. And also, you only find this currently on the cinema line of Canon cameras. So it's great news that Canon have added this to the EOS R5, and it shows how serious they are about this camera. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think these updates, these firmware updates, are good enough? And is there anything that's not included that you think should be to, I don't know, help this camera be even better? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you after the video. I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be part of the community here at Ben's Guide. Now, if you want to know about the R6 firmware update, a video will be going live today or tomorrow, which you'll probably see around about here right now. And you can click on that and find out about that camera's firmware update and exactly what Canon have in store there. Whatever you do for the rest of the day, guys, make sure it's a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.